Hi, this is Chef Colleen with jingherbs.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make a tonic soup. Now, traditionally in China, people cook with tonic herbs. In the Western world, we often take herbs in the form of supplements, or sometimes we might add them to smoothies or even make tonic teas. But we're going to take that one step further today, and we're going to incorporate them into a soup recipe, because traditionally in China, the herbs are added to food, and this is a great way to get those herbs and those replenishing elements into your food. So today we're going to make our Restore the Jing Soup. It's an awesome soup, and it's just an example really of how you can add herbs to soup. You can use any soup that you normally would make. You can add herbs to it, but I'm going to show you this recipe because this is super duper charged for adrenal energy. Okay, we're going to start with about a cup, maybe a cup and a quarter of some black foods. Now, black foods are Jing foods. You want to find those black foods to nourish your kidney adrenal energy. If you're someone who works too hard, if you burn the candle at both ends, if you stress a lot, you're burning through that Jing energy and you really need to replace it. And the best way to replace it is with kidney adrenal replenishing food and herbs. So we're going to use a combination of things here. I've got 4 different black foods. I have black bean flakes, which are easier to cook than whole beans, but you can certainly use whole black beans. I have black lentils. I have black rice, also called forbidden rice. This is different from the wild rice, which is a long, thin rice. This is a short, fat rice. And actually, this used to be a very prized food only for the Emperor of China, and no one else was allowed to eat it because it was very rare and very precious. But now it's available to more people, but it is more nutritionally dense than normal rice, and it's really mineralized and great for that kidney adrenal energy. And then finally, I have some black quinoa. So you can use any combination of grains and legumes and pulses according to your taste. I'm just going to combine a bunch of them because I like the little variety. So we've got our black bean flakes, we've got black quinoa, we've got black rice, and we have black lentils. So again, that's a little over a cup of those foods. And you can make this, as you can see, in a saucepan, or you can make it in a crock pot. This is something that would be easy to set up in the morning before you go to work and have it ready for you when you come home from work, and it's ready. It's a beautiful meal and it's delicious, and it won't take much preparation time at all. Okay, next I'm going to add a tablespoon of coconut oil, because coconut oil is a really healthy fat, and it's also going to provide a delivery system to get those herbs through the cell membrane, so you get maximum assimilation of the herbs. Then I'm going to add our featured formula, which is Restore the Jing. I'm adding a tablespoon. Now, Restore the Jing is a combination of both yin and yang herbs that's going to really replenish that kidney adrenal complex. It goes right to the kidneys, and it brings back that life essence that you've probably burned through a lot of through overwork and overstress. And this is a secret recipe, secret ingredient in this recipe to really take it to the next level. Okay, then you want to add some herbs and spices to give it some flavor. I'm going to add about 2 teaspoons, maybe 2.5 teaspoons of some different herbs. I've got here some onion, garlic, oregano, chili. You can add whatever herbs you prefer to get the taste you like. But again, it's a little about 2 teaspoons of herbs. And then I'm going to add about 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And I'm going to put it all together with some organic vegetable broth. Now, if you are not a vegan or vegetarian, you can certainly use bone broth, and that would be an amazing additional Jing food to add to make the soup. But if you're a vegan or vegetarian, you can certainly use the vegetable broth. You can also use an herbal tea, like if you use chaga tea or some other kind of herbal tea as a base. It's adding that extra element beyond just using water. You can use water too, but why not take the opportunity to add extra value to your meal? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this onto a stovetop, bring it to a boil, and then let it simmer for about 45 to 60 minutes until the pulses and the grains are nice and soft. If you need to add a little more water to top it off, that's fine too. And also you can add some vegetables if you prefer like a heartier meal. This amount of food will serve about 2 people. Now, I have some I prepared earlier in a crock pot that we're going to try. And if you did it in a crock pot, you just kind of base it on how much time you're going to be away. So you could set it off in the morning and put it on low, and then come back after work and it'll be ready. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to top it off with some cashew cream, which is a non-dairy alternative to sour cream. And I made this by just blending up some cashews with a little water, the juice of 1 lemon, and a pinch of salt. And this makes a really nice kind of topping for my Jing soup. Nice and creamy, non-dairy, beautiful. All right, let's see how it tastes. It's so good. It's delicious. And every time I make this soup, I just feel my kidney adrenals coming back to life. I feel that energy going in. I feel replenished. It's delicious. It takes your health to the next level. I really hope you try this recipe. If you have any questions about this recipe or any of the products at jingherbs.com, you can send an email to info@jingherbs.com. And if you want to take our 3 treasures quiz online, go to jingherbsanalysis.com. Until next time, be well.